Senator Marsha Blackburn. This is stuff that the federal government is supposed to be doing, Senator, not local governments helping other local governments.
David, you're exactly right. But here is what is taking place. Because of the open border and the uptick in drug trafficking, labor, work crews and gangs, MS-13 gangs, sex trafficking, now every state's a border state and every town is a border town. So Governor DeSantis is looking at this and saying, how can I help out? Because we're feeling the brunt of this with migrants being moved into our communities, and the communities and the state are having to pick up the tab for education, child care, children's services, health care, housing, social services. All of this is landing on their expense line. So now you're going to see governors down here helping these local law enforcement who are having to patrol the border because Border Patrol and ICE are completely overrun. I mean, we had 183,000 that were apprehended in the month of May. That doesn't count the gotaways. And these governors, they don't want to see these drugs on their streets. These communities, they know this is a humanitarian crisis. The children, the women that are coming through, they have been so traumatized and so abused. They are in need of a very high level of service.
You know, the administration wouldn't use the word crisis for many months. I think they still occasionally it slips out of their mouth, but this is now a national emergency. I mean, this is beyond crisis. It's a national emergency. I do want to switch gears if I can, Senator. We don't have much time, but Dr. Fauci's in it again. He again denied that scientists have deliberately suppressed the COVID lab leak theory. Take a listen. I want to get your reaction.
We always felt that you've got to keep an open mind, all of us. So I think it's a bit of a distortion to say that we deliberately suppress that.
Do you believe him, Senator?
Oh, my goodness. You know, he's whining like a victim, and Dr. Fauci is not a victim. He has flip-flopped all over this, whether it was the lab leak theory, whether it was looking at the origins of COVID, whether it was wear a mask, wear two masks, wear no mask, whatever. And the point is, he's lost his credibility with the American people. This is someone who needs to be removed from his post. Congress needs to investigate what has happened because we have over 600,000 Americans who have lost their lives because of this virus. We have hundreds of thousands who have experienced sickness, have lost livelihoods. Dr. Fauci is going to need to come to Congress, be put under oath, and tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, not one thing to his colleagues and another thing to the American people. This has to stop. Okay,
I want to switch to yet another country, if I can, with you, Senator, and that's Russia and their cyber attacks. A lot to talk about there, but there's one thing specifically. We know that our cyber command did do a counterattack in 2018 and another one in 2020 during the Trump administration. I had a congresswoman on yesterday who suggested that the administration is telling Cyber Command to step back a bit from these counterattacks. Are you hearing anything like that?
We have not anything about stepping back from counterattacks, but Joe Biden is completely naive. If he thinks he can put down 16 industries you cannot hack, hand the sheet of paper to Vladimir Putin, stand there, make a photo, and that Putin is going to honor what Joe Biden has asked him to do. This was ridiculous. It was an embarrassment. I guess, you know, you can say hack here, but don't hack there. That is not fair to American businesses, organizations, the American people, or the taxpayer who is footing the bill for every bit of this.
Well, in about an hour, he's going to be speaking, we're told, and he may have a chance to walk that back a little or clarify that a little bit. We hope that happens. Senator, we've got to leave it there. Great to see you again, Senator Marsha Blackburn.
Good to see you, David. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Quick, Mark.